What's up, man? What's going on, everybody? So check this out. I tried something new. What I'm trying is I'm going on no sugar, right? I did some research and it come out to find out that sugar, it's just bad. It's toxic for your body. I didn't really know it was that bad, but yeah, they're saying it's toxic for your body. And if I quit sugar, which I've had, the focusness comes out of it. Lose about anywhere from 13 to 15 pounds the first week of no sugar. What else? And then all the minerals and vitamins intake they're easily absorbed. And another thing with sugar is it spikes up your insulin. So not average, you're only supposed to have like your body doesn't need a lot of sugar. It doesn't need it. So I think it was like, I don't remember, it's like less than 10 grams of sugar, like 7 grams or 5 grams or 1 gram of sugar. I don't even know. That's what your body needs. That's all it needs for the day. Average people, they take in about 27 grams of fucking sugar a day. That's like 20 times, man. 20 times the fucking sugar you're supposed to have anyways. So anyways, so no sugar. The focuses is through the roof. I don't have those roller coasters of energy where I'm feeling 1 minute, I'm feeling like, I'm good, like as far as driving, and all of a sudden I feel like I gotta pull over. And another thing too with the sugar is when you're always hungry when you're on sugar. That's what sugar makes you do. Sugar makes you always hungry. So once you kick the sugar, you're no longer hungry all the time. So anyways, I'm done with the sugar. Man. But I don't know. We shall see. What I'm doing is I'm doing intermittent fasting, which is basically 16 hours of no eating. So from the time I go to sleep and when I wake up, it's pretty much like skipping breakfast, right? And on top of doing the intermittent fasting, I'm doing the keto diet. Basically, it's like I said, it's no sugar, no carbs. Well, yeah, I think they have some carbs in there, whatever, but it's definitely no sugar for sure. And all fat, avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, animal fats. I think they're saying kind of stay away from the dairy, but dairy's okay. Like butter, but you have to get the grass-fed butter or ghee or kai, whatever they call that shit, where it's just like, I think the butter is like basically friendly to lactose-tolerant people. Ghee, I think it's called ghee. Anyways, that's butter, but it's just a different form of butter. Anyways, so yeah, load up on the fats for the first week. So it's 3-to-1 ratio. 3-to-1 ratio meaning 3-to-1 to protein. So you need higher fat, you need more fat than protein. Reason being is it's kind of like you're tricking your system, not tricking your system, you're rebooting your system to burn off the fat versus burning off sugar and carbohydrates. So once you do that, once your system becomes adapted to burning off fat, then your system will continue to burn off fat, whether the fat that you're feeding it or the fat that it's already went through, that it's already went through the stuff that you put in for your system, but it goes to eating off your fat, your fat, the fat that you have on your skin, on your body. But yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I like, the reason why I'm going for it is because 1 is the focusness for driving. 2 is I don't drink any caffeine, so any edge for me to prolong my driving without having to fucking pull over and take a nap is better for me and better for my money, better for my checking account. So those are the reason why I'm switching over to keto, intermittent fasting, and organic, grass-fed. He calls it well, from the research I've heard, you want to look for in grass-fed. In meaning the cow or the chicken's been fed grass, grass-fed in, which is talking about cows. You want to make sure that it says in grass-fed, meaning they've been eating grass all the way up to the time they get slaughtered. There's no in between, So it's a little of, I think that's a little debatable as far as like, you got to watch out for people who are saying, hey, yeah, it's organic, grass-fed, but they weren't completely, for the term of their whole life, fed grass, so got to kind of watch out for that. But anyways, so far so good. I just had my first organic beef, and I noticed a big difference. The texture for one, the taste for two, and three, the way it made me feel. Because the thing with non-organic beef or non-organic meat period is they inject antibiotics, and they're feeding the animals not like what they're accustomed to eating, like grass or whatever the chicken eats. I don't know what chickens eat, grass or not, I don't know. But beef, for one, that's all they eat. They eat grass. Well, if a cow's being fed corn to fatten them up real quick so they can get slaughtered, then it's not the same. So anyways, I've noticed a difference just by the texture, the taste, how my body reacted as far as like energy, me falling off. And another thing too, when you quit the sugar, another way you can tell that things have changed when you stop the sugar is when you eat, you won't fall asleep. You don't feel tired after you eat. You'll probably feel like more energy. Like me, I ate a little while ago. I had a half a pound of beef, but yeah, I didn't feel like I was going through a roller coaster. My energy levels didn't fluctuate. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, sugar. And like I said, I got a sweet tooth. Oh, another thing too. So if you want to switch over, you're not going to be completely out of like a sweet. You're not going to be completely. Your sweet buds are not going to be completely like, obliterated, but with no sugar or no sweetness taste. And one of the things that they were showing was that I did my research on is this right here. You can use this if you're on the keto diet. That's for a flavored water. It's actually fucking really good. I use that. It's pretty much like a homemade. Well, before I was using honey, but honey is a no-go because it spikes up your insulin. Honey is a no-go if you're on keto, right? So, and honey has a lot of benefits too. So I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna have to probably swing honey into my regimen somehow, some way. Because it has a lot of benefits, a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, a lot of stuff. It's just overall raw honey. It's overall good for the system. So I don't see how I'm gonna knock that. But for now, for the first month, I'll go ahead and knock it. But after a while, once my body gets accustomed to burning off fat, not that I have any fat on me, but I have a little, right? I have a little. Definitely got a lot of water weight. Well, not a lot, but I have some water weight because of all the sugar I've had and a lot of the type of foods I've been eating to spike up my insulin too. Anyways, so I was gonna say, yeah, so that is good for the water, and it's actually really good. And what I do is I use Himalayan salt. It's funny, the research I've been doing. Anyways, they talk about using Himalayan salt because the Himalayan salt, if you don't know, has 88 minerals or 89. This on this packet, 88 minerals, and what's it say? It says 84 minerals. And 84 minerals you can't get anywhere else, okay? Unless you use Himalayan salt. So anyways, what I was doing before, I was using Himalayan salt with honey, and I would just use that in my water, and that's pretty much a homemade Gatorade. You know what I mean? And that's how I would rock it. So, but now I can use, the only problem with this is it has dye in it. Like they said, this shit right here, this is not good. This red shit, it's not good for your system. Any kind of fucking dye is not good for your system. So that's the only thing I don't like. I don't like fucking with that too much. So I'm probably gonna have to find maybe something that doesn't have any dye in it. Hopefully I can go back, or I just look online, find something that doesn't have any dye in it. But definitely the dye is not fucking good for you, for sure. Causes fucking health problems. Some of the shit's just not good for you. You have to look it up. Look up dye side effects, and you should get the whole breakdown of what it does to your system. But anyways, yeah, I feel like a fucking machine, you know. Me being on testosterone, me being, you know, just eating meat. I just started bringing vegetables into the routine. I got some cauliflower last night. I got frozen cauliflower. I didn't get the fresh shit. They actually, from the research I said, they said it's actually better to get frozen because they flash freeze it. So once it comes, you know, into the factories or whatever, they flash freeze it. So all the stuff is, you know, preserved because it's flash frozen. So that was good. Oh, so like I said, I'm using all organic meat right now. In my fridge I got organic chicken. That's for Angel. I got organic beef for me, and I got organic bacon, and I got organic eggs too. So organic all the way. And as of right now, since the past couple days, I feel fucking amazing. I think I felt. Oh, another thing too, with the sugar, another benefit that you get from the sugar, it you're not as grumpy. You're not as grumpy when you're off the sugar. So if you're a grumpy motherfucker and you know you want to lighten that up a little bit, once you get off the sugar, things will get better. And then on top of it, another thing to counteract the grumpiness is fat. When you start pounding like the coconut oil and the olive oil and the MCTs, that will uplift your grumpiness. You won't be as grumpy. You feel leveled. You know what I mean? You'll feel leveled. You'll feel great. So, yeah, man. So far, so good. I'll make another video in I don't know, about a month, maybe 2 months, just to see how I really feel. But as far as right now, I feel fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Fucking do a 600-mile run, do it motherfucking straight. You know? 1,000-mile run, I'll do that motherfucking straight too. That being said, I haven't driven a 1,000-mile run, but I could. I did do a 1,000-mile run. I did 900 miles. I did 900 miles in my car, okay? And no motherfucking problem. No stops. No stops. Straight. Only time I stopped was to get gas. And then I did 1,300-mile run in my car. No problem. No. And that wasn't even me on what I'm on now. You know what I mean? That was just me being on my other routine before, which was sugar and all other shit. Now, oh man, shit. Man. Put it this way. The way I feel now being on this diet for the last few days, man, as soon as I wake up, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Before I went to sleep, I was fucking ready to go. Like, meaning I wasn't even tired. Like, I wanted to go to sleep because I knew it was that time, but I wasn't tired, if that makes sense. But I still went to sleep. But I was wide open. I was wide the fuck open, man. Wide open. Like I am right now, I'm wide the fuck open. Like I done hit a goddamn fucking Red Bull and ready to go. You know what I mean? So